What archaeologist finds inside ancient human skull leaves experts speechless. Doctors studying this human brain revealed that it just might help them fight dementia. Thousands of years ago, somewhere in the British village of Heslington, between 673 and 482 BCE, a man who probably died a violent death breathed his last. Experts speculate that the man died from a fractured spine and his severed head was thrown into a pit where it was encased in oxygen-free clay mud. Then in 2008, an excavation took place in Heslington, where the York Archaeological Trust found the 2,600-year-old human brain inside the severed skull of the man who died thousands of years ago. Experts claim that the skull belonged to a man who was probably between 26 and 45 years old at the time of his death. After more research, experts think that the man was hanged to death, and after his death, his head was severed with a knife and buried almost immediately.
Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click that like button to help spread the word about Watchjojo, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos.
Although it's not clear why the man was killed, researchers think he may have been a victim of human sacrifice or ritual murder. Collection Projects Officer Rachel Cubitt found the brain when she was cleaning the skull and was amazed to see that while the rest of the tissue on the skull had disappeared, the brain, which had shrunk to approximately 20% of its original size, was still intact. According to How Stuff Works, brain tissues are the first to decompose, usually between 3 and 7 minutes after death, and so experts couldn't understand how this brain survived 2,600 years. Experts saw that the brain, which showed a few signs of decay, had a tough, tofu-like texture and believed that the oxygen-free clay mud, which it was buried in, was the reason it survived the test of time. It is believed that the mixture of oxygen-free clay mud and the brain's fats and proteins were responsible for shrinking the brain, as well as preserving its shape. Early 2020 scientists agreed that the Heslington brain might just help them come up with a way to fight dementia. The correctly folded structures of the Heslington brain was made up of tight clusters of proteins called aggregates that prevented it from decomposing. Experts are now hoping to understand how diseases like Alzheimer's affect the proteins in the brain and how aggregates can help them in their fight against dementia. The final analysis can help scientists come up with better treatment plans for medical conditions that have the ability to cause cognitive decline. Do you think this man was hanged to death, or was he a victim of human sacrifice? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and check out JoJo Stories for more jaw-dropping content we're sure you'll enjoy.